Felipe again, once more here with Daniel. We're going to work with a different attack from the spider guard. We're gonna switch to a leg lock today. All right, it's gonna be fun, a little bit fancier than usual. It's Friday, so let's be a little bit crazier. Okay, nice to see you guys. Let's start. Actually, that we cannot do much. It's good that we can do something a little bit more out of the box. Up and down. Circling the head of one. Both directions. Circling the arm. The other arm. Hips. All right, everyone. Dropping on the floor. We're going to move hips side to the side. Counting to 10. So as we're done, we're gonna bridge. Sometimes inside of one. Okay, and hip escaping. Sometimes inside. Hip escaping forward. One side, the other side. Try to keep this movement as fluid as possible. Don't need to be fast. Sometimes inside of one. Sitting up, one knee up, the other one down. I'm gonna bring myself over the shin that I have on the floor, in this case the left one. Elbows between the knees, first the upper body, then the hip is following. Hip as close as possible to your heel. I'm gonna sit, switch my legs and do the same thing. Elbows together, first the upper body, then the hip. I sit, switch sides, up and down, up and down, 5 times each side. Rolling over the shoulder, backwards, over the shoulder forward, landing on the hip or landing on your knees. Back and forth, 5 times each side. And last but not least, people, this time we're going to do a little bit different. All right, I'm not gonna rotate straight to the side. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring my left shoulder on the floor. At the moment that my hip is above my head, I'm going to sit forward, okay? Doing the same thing to the left. Shoulder drop, hip comes above the head, and I'm gonna sit forward, okay? Doing the same thing to the right, okay? I'm gonna drop my right shoulder, hips above the floor, and sitting forward. Right shoulder on the floor, hips above the head, and sitting forward, okay? So, we're going to do 5 times each side as well, okay everyone? Just get this mobility going, very useful for guard retention. We're gonna work with this as well, so it's important for you guys to keep this in mind. All right, let's move to the partner drills, people. All right, people, so just like we did yesterday, we're going to do 2 levels of exercise. Then it's gonna start setting her grips on here for the spider. She's just gonna move side to the side. If your guys are not yet comfortable with this exercise, I explained this with more details on the Tuesday of last week's class. Okay guys, just moving side to the side from here so you guys can get the hang of it, learning how to control and learning how to move the hips. Okay people, if you guys are already feeling okay, we can add the sweep. The first sweep we'll work with, okay? So then it's gonna move 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. When she comes back, she's already going for the sweep. Ending on the mount. I'm gonna bring her back to the guard, and we're going to be doing the same exercise from one side to the other side. Okay people, so again, third time, She removes, go for the sweep, exactly. She gets a sweep, I bring her back to the guard, and we're just gonna keep working. So people, if you're still not comfortable with the spider guard, just moving side to the side, already good. If you're already comfortable with the position, we move to the side, from side to the side. 1, 2, 3, sweep. 1, 2, 3, sweep. Okay, 3 minutes on the view on top, then you guys switch, whoever's on the bottom, get on top. Okay everyone, and exactly like we did yesterday, we're gonna have the same exercise, then it's gonna, we're gonna again have 2 levels. Then it's gonna switch sides and attack here, just doing the entry, elevating the hip, the leg behind the back. She switches to the other side, same thing, steps over my bicep, hip up, the leg behind my back. Pay attention people when you do that, that you really pull the sleeve, okay everyone? This situation has to be my one shoulder all the way to the front, the other one all the way to the back. She's stepping on my bicep and elevating the hip. If you're already feeling comfortable with this, you're going to basically do the same, but a little bit further. For example, Dania is attacking one side and going for the triangle. And back. The other side and going for the omoplata. Okay? So, again, if you're not yet comfortable with this exercise, just doing the entry, just elevating the hip, controlling your opponent. If you're already feeling comfortable, you're doing the entry and already setting an attack, either the triangle or the omoplata that we just worked with on the last Friday and Monday. If you need more details, just check those classes out again. One of you on top for 3 minutes, then you guys switch. Okay everyone, so we're gonna keep working with the spider guard. I want to show a position. Actually, I saw this position from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I was able to use it a few times. It's very effective. I just want to remind you guys, as I always say, is we're going to work with a knee bar. Knee bars in most tournaments are not allowed until brown belt, but still in the gym it is allowed, and it's good for you guys to learn so you know what you're dealing with. And this is something that you can use to catch a lot of people by surprise. Okay, so what is the idea here? We can use the same system as before. Either I'm gonna undo my hook, my control, or my opponent is going to undo it for me. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the situation in which I create. So I'm gonna have the spider guard that we've been working since last week. And what I'm going to do, I'm gonna keep the foot on the bicep, but I'm gonna switch the grip that I have on the sleeve for the collar. Okay, I want to keep my opponent's head low, so I want to have this grip close to her chin, and I'm going to be pulling down. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to undo the foot that I have on the bicep. I'm going to step on the floor here, crossing my foot is here on her left side. I'm going to bring my foot to the right side, and here at the same time that I'm going to step on the floor, I'm going to pull her head down and push my leg up. Okay, I want to bring her head on the floor. So now guys, you can see that her leg is next to my hip. So what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to start letting go of this grip and connecting myself to the leg. The other grip on the sleeve, I let go as well, and I'm going to grab behind her thigh. Now I'm going to keep rotating until I'm all the way on the other side. I already have my hip connected to the knee, her foot under my armpit, and from here, squeezing my knees together, I'm gonna push with my shoulder back, forward with my hip, and I'm gonna get the knee bar. Okay? People, this, like I said, is a more fancier situation. So for people who have a bit more experience, if you guys are not yet there, no worries, focus on the other techniques that we saw so far, but I suggest you to try, okay? Sometimes we get scared about some positions and we don't even dare to try, but try. If it doesn't work, stick with the other ones. We have tons of other positions for you guys to work. Okay, so one more time. And this works also, let's say that I'm here, then I start undoing my hook. I'm gonna grab her collar, step on the floor, I pull the head down and push the shoulder up with my leg. From here, I'm gonna undo the grips and I'm gonna start rotating to the leg that is next here to my hip. So elbow connected to the knee, the other hand behind her knee, and I'm gonna move my head to the other side. Already have her leg extended, my hip is already in front of her knee, my shoulder behind her ankle. I'm gonna push forward with the hip, back with my shoulder, and I have the knee bar. Okay? Alright everyone, once we're doing this in training, requires a little bit more speed. So again, here with Danya, as I break the balance, so I'm here, I'm moving straight to the knee bar to get the position. Alright, so like I said everyone, this is kind of a bonus. If you guys are not feeling comfortable with spider guard, stick to the other positions. But I'm always suggested to try this one. It works pretty well. People are not going to be expecting. And once you turn it, you're already in a really tight knee bar, which is a good position for you guys to be. All right, let's train people. Okay, everyone, just continue the exercise we've been doing. Situation in which I'm trying to pass Dania's guard. I'm controlling her legs, so I'm giving her the opportunity of controlling my sleeve. She's already setting the spider guard. And from here, people, person on the bottom trying to get a submission or a sweep. Person on top trying to break grips and trying to pass. Like I said, everyone, the person on top, try to pass, but don't give 100%, okay guys? Because we want to learn from the spider. So of course I'm gonna try to break, but I'm gonna give my opponent the chance to work. I'm gonna try to get rid of Danya. She's moving to the other side, setting controls. From here, she gets the sweep, good for her. Okay, just make your opponents on the bottom move a little bit. So in this case, people, especially since we're learning the spider guard, I'm gonna ask the people on top to help the people on the bottom a little bit. Okay, of course, adding a little bit of resistance, which is always helpful, but not so much, so your opponent have the opportunity to practice and learn a little bit. 3 minutes, one of you on top, then you guys switch. Whoever's on the bottom get on top. Alright guys, then you add as many rolls as you want. Hope you guys have a great weekend. See you guys on Monday, bye bye.